to St Dunstan's Kitchen. Hope you're all well and looking after yourselves. Okay, so what's on the agenda today? We're going to do a basic cookie dough recipe today. Really simple, really versatile, and you'll never buy another cookie from the shops again. Alright, so let's just talk quickly about our ingredients. So our core ingredients, we've got self-raising flour. Again, check the Firefly, the website, for the recipes. So we've got self-raising flour, we've got some softened margarine, we've got some demerara sugar, or you can use brown sugar, or if you've got golden caster sugar or granulated sugar, it's fine. Just the brown sugar gives it that little extra bit of nuttiness. And we've got some golden syrup as well, which kind of gives the cookie dough mix a kind of that nice, beautiful, chewy centre. As well as things that you can make with your cookies, you can do chocolate cookies, you can do any variation you want. Today we're going to do some white chocolate, and we've got some beautiful dried cranberries. Alright, so to demonstrate how easy this is, grab yourself a mixing bowl. Alright, so we're going to cream our margarine or our butter straight in, unsalted, straight in. And then we're going to go in straight in with our sugar. Okay, and grab yourself a spoon, spatula, and then we're just going to cream this round. Now again, on past demonstrations I've used food mixers, which is absolutely fine. If your butter's not quite softened, then you can get straight in with your hands, cream that together. I think people tend to be a little bit afraid of using their hands. Absolutely nothing wrong with that, as long as you've obviously given them a good clean. Pull that all together, and then just as it's creaming. Well, now we're not trying to whip this up light and fluffy, we're just trying to get a nice smooth paste, all creamed together. Okay, then, good little tip if you can, try and keep one hand not in the mix, stays clean. And then we're going to go in with our golden syrup. Lovely. Again, as before, I said before, that just gives us, that just gives us a little bit extra chewiness in the cookie. So cream that all together, like so. And then we've got our self-raising flour. Sieved better, if not the end of the world. So in you go with your flour. If you haven't got any self-raising flour in the cupboard and you've only got plain flour, then you can put like a tablespoon of baking powder in there. Okay, so I think at this stage, we're going to get messy again. Okay, move this around. Right, at this point, as I said earlier, we're doing white chocolate chip and we're doing cranberries. We're going to get our cranberries in. And again, you can be as liberal, you can put to a degree as many as you want in, depending on your preference. Some white chocolate chips. And then we're just going to keep that mixing process going. Okay. Just make sure you've got your oven on, preheated. We're going to look for about 160, 170. Okay, I'm going to go in with two hands. Now, as this all starts to come together, you're going to start to see your dough forming. It's a little bit messy. Okay. Right, I think we are not far off. Okay, right, I think we're about there. Right, so we'll scrape our hands down. And then we're looking for something that's a bit pliable, a bit like Play-Doh or plasticine that kind of pulls together. Alright, at this stage, grab yourself a little bit of silicone paper or baking parchment, whatever you've got in the drawer, cling film if you've got it. We'll do the same thing. So we're going to take some of our cookie mix, we're just going to mould it into like a large sausage shape. Okay, so that's one. So, as so, it doesn't have to be perfect, because what the silicone paper is going to do is going to give us that shape. There's a very good reason why we're doing it like this. So, roll over, like so, and then you just grab the ends and you pinch and push. Pinch and push. Give a little twist. Okay. And voila. Now what that allows you to do is with this, because you rolled it like that, you can put this into the fridge or the freezer. Just let it rest for about a good 20 minutes or half an hour or so. And then once you put it out, you can start cutting it into your pucks. Get yourself your baking tray. And then you just want to create little cookie pucks, like so. Okay? Probably about 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch thick. Put them onto your baking tray. A few more. Give them a little bit of space in between, because what's going to happen is as that cookie puck cooks down, it's going to just gradually spread outwards. So give them a good inch, 2 inches apart. A couple more. And as I say, you can do any variations with these. You can do chocolate chip, you can do banana and coconut, literally anything you want. Just be very careful of your drying. When you start messing around with the basic recipe's fine. When you start putting in more dry ingredients like cocoa powder stuff, you have to kind of compensate on the dry ingredients. Alright, so there we go, and then just pop them into your preheated oven, about 165, 170 for about 10, 12, 15 minutes, depending if your oven's fan assisted. And then you can see what I mean. Actually, I'll grab that one back. You can see what I mean about how they've expanded. Alright, so nice and golden, you can see your cranberries, you can see your white chocolate chips. Best thing to do with them, let them cool for a good 10, 12, 15 minutes again. So basically, whatever time you cook them for, let them cool for, and then you should have a nice chewy centre with a crisp outside. So there you have it, a really, really simple, easy, basic cookie dough mix. Try and test yourselves a little bit, think about what they can go into it, which is kind of healthy, nutritious, or kind of counteract it. So if you have chocolate, we've done cranberries, you could have oats, raisins, all those kind of, think healthy, and have a fantastic time making cookie dough. We'll see you again next time. Look after yourselves and take care.